Hey Plush fans, it's Caroline again, and welcome to another video here at Wildwind Lacquer. In today's video, we are continuing on with this huge estate haul that I found on Facebook Marketplace. If you missed the initial preview to this series, I'll go ahead and post a little link up there in the cards. That way you can check it out if you want to see the overall, what we're looking at, how many totes, and all that. It will be over 2,000 polishes, and we are slowly but surely going through these. What I've started with are the bags that I initially saw on Facebook Marketplace. Originally, there were listings of 100 bottles each for $25, and I ended up getting all of the polishes that they had for $400. So this is part 2 of bag number 4, but part 8 of the series overall, and we are going to see 50 more polishes from this bag. So we're going to go ahead and dig right in without further ado. First up, we have a Vapid. This one is called Netflix and Chill, and this appears to be a cream in a beautiful shade of like a grapey purple. Really nice color. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that I absolutely love purple polishes. There it is on the wand. Yeah, this is a beautiful color and one that I know I don't have yet. So we are definitely adding this one to the collection. So as I go, I'll tell you guys which ones I'm adding to the keep pile in my collection and which ones are going into the D-stash. This one's going in the keep pile. So that one is Vapid's Netflix and Chill. Next up, we've got another Vapid. This one is called Fish Out of Water. And look at this beautiful mermaidy shade. This is an aqua, kind of almost leaning towards mint. And it has a red to gold flash in there in a shimmer. This is another one that I know I don't have yet. A lot of these older Vapids I haven't had yet. We have run across a few that were re-released, like Grape Stomp, that I did already have. There it is on the brush. Look at that. So pretty. This color is gorgeous. Definitely going in the keep pile. This one is Vapid's Fish Out of Water. Next up, we have one from Skin Food. We did run into one bottle of this so far. This is a new to me brand. I've not heard of them before. They do seem to have pedicure sparkles on their bottles, which I don't know if maybe they were aiming at specifically pedicure polishes or what the case might be. But this one, maybe they don't have names. I thought pedicure sparkles might have been the name on the other one, but now I'm second guessing myself. In any case, it's a light dusty purple base with a lot of shimmer and glimmer in it. Really pretty polishes. I am curious about the pedicure aspect of it. I don't know. This seems a bit specific to aim your nail polish at specifically pedicures, but in any case, it is a new to me brand. It is really sparkly. I did keep the other one to look into, but this one's just not really speaking to me, so I think I will go ahead and pass this one along. That'll go in the D-stash. Next up, we've got one from Native War Paints. This one is called Texas Blue Bonnets. This is a cute little blue color. We have a load of micro glitters. We have blue shimmer, and there are some silver flakies there in a metallic. This is a sweet color. It's a bit on the dusty side, which I do like dusty shades. I'm just trying to decide if this is one that I think would stand out among the other blues that I have. It's got nice twinkles and sparkles. It's just not speaking to me for whatever reason, so I think we will go ahead and add this one to the D-stash. I can't keep all of these bottles, so we are going to D-stash some of them. That one was Native War Paints Texas Blue Bonnets going into the D-stash. Next up, we have another older Girly Bits. We've been running into a few different years of labels from Girly Bits, and it's been really exciting to see these older ones because they had already gone on to at least their second label after this one when I discovered them. So this one is Purple Potion, probably one that I don't own already. And of course it's a purple. Look at the hollow, completely freaking my camera out, but this is stunning. Lots of twinkles in this. We've got holographic and probably a couple of different colors. I'm seeing all the different rainbows in these micro glitters. This is going in the keep pile as well. Let's take a peek at it on the brush though, just so you guys can see all of the different little particles going on. Look at that. You're seeing electric greens and red, the purple, of course. Yeah, that is really gorgeous. I could see that easily being a polish to use as sort of a transformative topper over other colors. That could look really, really pretty. So that's going in the keep pile, Girly Bits Purple Potion. Next up, we've got another Vapid. So this is a newer Vapid anyways, just to show you the difference. This was the older label on a sort of a paper label. Then we have the printed bottles in their newer style. This one is called Toil and Trouble. I would take a wild guess and say that this one probably came out in a Halloween collection. This has some micro glitters and a multichrome in there as well. I'm seeing the micro glitters as like a blue and maybe a green, or maybe there's even a micro flaky in here. There's a multichrome aspect that shifts from that green or teal to some purple around the edges. That is really pretty. I don't know if that fuchsia, yeah, there you go, sort of around the corner of the bottle is where you're seeing the multichrome shift. Another one that I know I don't have, so it's going in the keep pile as well. That one is Vapid's Toil and Trouble. Next up, ooh, we've got another from Bare Polish. I think we've only unboxed one bottle from them so far. And this one is a purple. This one is called Ultraviolet. Look at the holo on this one. Wow. The holo on this one is really spectacular. And I want to say that flash of like a coppery color is a secondary shimmer particle in here. We've been unboxing quite a few purple holos, and if you're not new to my channel, you'll know purples are one of my favorites, if not my favorite color. I do have quite a lot of purple holos to end up doing some comparisons of. Basically my entire collection will have to be done in comparisons, but this one's going in the keep pile as well. This is one that I know I don't have. I don't have that many at all from this brand, and it is purple, so it's going in the collection. That's Bare Polish Ultraviolet. Next up, ooh, we've got an older one from ILNP. I've been really excited to see these older bottles from them. This is with their little heart logo on the bottom, and this one is called Molly. So this is definitely one that I don't own. The name does not sound familiar. This is in a beautiful magenta holographic. This is really, really pretty. These berry shades are another color family that I really enjoy. It is always really gorgeous on the nails. This has that nice richness to it. So yeah, that's another going in the collection. That was ILNP's Molly. Next up, we have a Never Enough, an older Never Enough with their little, like almost painted on Never Enough logo there on the side. And this one is Town Meeting. This is a beautiful dusty slate blue. There is some holographic micro glitter in here, as well as these interesting flakies that are almost in like a translucent silver or a translucent steely blue. This is very unusual in my collection. I don't have anything else quite like it, and it's another one that I definitely don't own yet. So you guessed it, it's going in the collection. That is from Never Enough Town Meeting. Next up, we've got an older Colors by Leroux. This one is called Oops. Now, I think I already have an Oops, but it's possible if they had a series of Oops that the Oopses are all just labeled Oops, kind of like prototypes. So I'm not sure what this might be an Oops of, but I don't think it's the same Oops that I've unboxed. This is a really beautiful, almost like light rose gold holographic with a micro glitter or a mini glitter in a metallic fuchsia. This is really, really pretty. I think this will look absolutely gorgeous on, and another one very unique to my collection. So that's going in the keep pile as well. That was Colors by Leroux. Oops. Next up, we've got a bright pink from Love Angeline. This is in their newer labeling. This is called Spike's Crush. Now this is up there in those colors of pinks that I really have been enjoying for summertime. And look at the flakies in here. We've got these beautiful electric greens. I think there's a shimmer particle in there as well. This is very fun. I think this could stand out pretty well among the other pinks that I have in these brighter tones. There's also, of course, the different tonalities of these brighter shades of pink. You have ones like this that lean a bit on the neon side. You have other shades of these bright pinks that lean a bit purpler. Some lean a bit coraler. There's cool tones, warm tones. So I don't think I have any, though, that have these flakies in them in this tone, so I'm excited to see how this will compare. So it's going in the keep pile. That is our first, I think, Love Angeline from this video. So that's Love Angeline Spike's Crush. Next up, we have a vivid green from KB Shimmer. Yay, another KB Shimmer. This one is called Partners in Lime. So I'm guessing they were going for a lime green, and this is kind of a lime green that leans towards the neon side of things. You have a really fun mix of glitter in this one. There's some that are in an aqua matte. You see golden holographic, there's green holographic and green matte. Really interesting mix actually. Now lime greens are definitely a color family of greens that aren't exactly my favorite, but there's something about this one that I actually really like. I think it's the fact that you have those little aqua matte glitters in there and hollow. So I want to at least try this one and see how I like it. Colors like this I might end up using as like an accent nail. I didn't do one today, but like an accent nail on a ring finger and the rest in a different color. Maybe pull out that aqua and do that on the rest of the nails. So we'll see how it ends up. We'll see if I end up keeping it, but it's going to go in the keep pile for the time being. KB Shimmers Partners in Lime. Next up we have a little bottle. Who is this from? That is Glitter Gal. Okay. Oh, it's an Australian one. And this is a deep blue hollow. So I want to say I actually have another Glitter Gal that probably came to me through a D-stash. And this is one that I definitely don't have. I don't think I even said the name. This one is Marine Blue 3D Hollow. Yeah, this is really pretty. I, again, would have to compare this. I'm trying not to say that for every polish, but I'm failing miserably. I'll have to compare this to my darker blues, but this has a really beautiful flash in that 3D hollow aspect. So this is going in the keep pile as well. I think this is also our first bottle of this that we're unboxing in this haul. That was Glitter Gal Marine Blue. Next up, we've got another older colors by Leroux. This one is called Show Me the Money, and this is a beautiful golden green multi-chrome. You have this electric swampy golden green. There's also some teal and darker blue at certain angles. This is really pretty, and I do love myself some multi-chromes. This particular variation of it, though, I'm trying to decide if I'm satisfied with the ones that I already have, if I have something kind of like this in my collection, because the coloration on the top of the shimmer, the most predominant color is that sort of bronzy golden to green. And I want to say I probably already have something kind of like this from ILNP. So I think I will go ahead and add this one to the D-stash. That was Colors by Leroux, Show Me the Money, going in the D-stash. Next up, oh, we've got a new brand. This is Stardust Beauty. I don't think I've seen this one before. It is called July 2016. So we have another beautiful holographic, this time in a kind of light teal blue. This is really beautiful. Again, new to me brand. See that beautiful color. This is kind of in that pool blue, like summer pool blue coloration. I'm going to add this to the keep pile as well. Again, I'll have to do comparisons here at some point, but I am in the process of getting my nail polish room organized and set up, so that can be sometime within the upcoming months or probably over the next year or so, because I have quite a lot of comparisons to do. But that one is going in the keep pile. That is Stardust Beauty July 2016. And if you're familiar with this brand, or if you know if they still make polish, definitely feel free to let me know down below. Next up, we have another KB shimmer. This is a beautiful flaky called Pinfire. Look at this. Now, does that say a year? Oh, no. I thought at first it might say a year, but I think that's just their information. But this is a beautiful flaky polish. You've got these electric greens to pinks to kind of a ghost indigo that pops up at certain angles. This is one that I could see looking just dazzling over a bunch of different colors. These kinds of iridescent flakies look different over different colors. So if you put it over darker colors, it's going to look completely different than if you put it over a lighter color or a pastel. So this is going to go in the collection. This type of polish is another one that I know I'm going to have to do a lot of comparisons of at some point, but this is one that I know I don't have. So we're going to add that to the keep pile. That was KB Shimmers Pinfire. Next up, we have a Never Enough. I almost didn't see the labeling. There we have Never Enough. This one is called Fortune Teller, and this is a beautiful purple. This is definitely like a grape bubblegum, not a chewed grape bubblegum, just a straight up grape bubblegum color. You have a load of hollow and shimmer in this one. This is beautiful, and it's another one that I definitely don't own yet, so we are adding this to the keep pile as well. That's Never Enough Fortune Teller. Next up, we've got another little guy from Glitter Gal. This one is called Light as a Feather. It's another in their 3D hollow line. Again, these ones are made in Australia. This is actually a really neat color. It's not exciting, but it is neat because this is seemingly their attempt to do a white hollow. If you're new to holographics, especially white hollow, white is actually very nearly impossible to do in a hollow because basically when you add the holographic pigment will add a silver or a gray to it usually, but they seem to have done a pretty decent job on this one. There is a silverness to it because again, the holographic pigment itself is silver, but I am curious enough about this to at least swatch it and see. Even if it is a light gray, it's not your typical silver hollow, so I'd like to see how this one looks. I think this could look really cute on as well, and it's again another one that I know I don't own yet, so we're going to add Glitter Gal's Light as a Feather to the collection. Next up, we've got another Vapid and another purple. This one is called Purple Poison, and it is from 2016. This is another one that I'm fairly sure I don't own yet, but I could be mistaken. I was totally wrong about Grape Stomp. I thought when I unboxed it that I definitely didn't have it, but I was wrong. So we're going to put this in the to be checked pile just to be on the safe side. But this is a beautiful purple polish with a scattering of holographic in there and maybe even a shimmer. See that pink? Yeah, that pink there that pops up every once in a while. Really beautiful color. Obviously, as a purple lover, you know I gotta love this one, but we're going to put it in the to be checked pile just to be on the safe side. That was Vapid's Purple Poison. Next up, we've got a Crow's Toes. I've been really excited finding these older Crow's Toes because they're one of those brands that I really enjoyed early on, but they stopped making polish, so I haven't been able to buy them for many years. If I'm able to get them, it's usually through D-stashes or through mystery boxes. This one is called I Make the Path, and I don't think I own this one. It is one of their glitter polishes. You've got a mix of these matte, like minty green glitters, some gold holographic, and some blue metallic or hollow. Yeah, I think the blue ones might just be metallic. So let's go ahead and see this one on the brush. I think it's in a clear base. This one actually appears to be a bit on the dry side. Glitter polishes often do that, so I'll see about fixing this up with some nail polish thinner, but there's some of the glitter on the brush. This could be kind of fun over other colors. Trying to decide though if it's one that I could see myself wearing. Yeah, I want to see this over other colors. I think this could be really fun. I love matte glitters when they're mixed in with polishes, and I think this could create a similar effect by doing a pond mani or layering this over a cream. So we're going to add this to the Can I Fix It pile. That is Crow's Toes I Make the Path. Next up, we have another from Harlow & Co. So this is a brand that I felt sounded familiar, and someone made the comment that it's possible it is a Canadian stockist brand, which I think it is. So I didn't know that they at some point had their own line of nail polish, but this is like the third one that we've unboxed, and this one is called Precious Calm. This is like a slate gray, and it has a larger shimmer particle in it. This, I think, is kind of similar to the other ones that we've unboxed. They seem to like their grays. Let's see this one on the brush. The shimmer in here is a little on the subtle side. I'm wondering how noticeable it's going to be on the nail. Let's see if I can find the other ones that I've unboxed of theirs and just do a quick little comparison. Okay, here are the other two Harlow & Co.'s that I've unboxed so far. We have Sparkling Water and Bad Atmosphere and Precious Calm. They may have all come from the same collection. So I was wrong about this particular shade, but we do have another dark gray and then a glitter. I think I want to at least see this one swatched, so we're going to put it in the keep pile, and eventually I have to come back and do some comparisons of all of these shades that I have in this range and see if I like this. That is Harlow & Co. Precious Calm. Next up, ooh, we've got one from Polish. This one is called Black Lace Elderberry. This is a really beautiful like mulberry shade with these red metallic glitters. Some of them might be holographic. Yeah, that is a fun mix. This is very fall to me, and I love fall polishes. This is also unlike any other polish that I own, so we're definitely putting this in the keep pile. I love this mix in this base. This will look beautiful on, and I think this could look really fun matte as well. So that's going in the keep pile. That was Polish's Black Lace Elderberry. Next up, we've got a little one from Dear Russ. This is a brand that we unboxed in the first part of this video. It is a new to me brand, and I believe this is the one that is made in Korea. This is actually a very cute little green polish, kind of in the lime family, but what I really like is this blue flash. So lime isn't my favorite, but that blue really makes me want to at least try this. I think it could be nice. Again, kind of like with that lime that I did end up keeping from KB Shimmer, I'll have to do some swatches and see if I end up liking this on. It might be something that I do like because of the blue, but if I don't like the tone on my skin tone, this will probably end up going in the D stash, but I want to at least try it. It's very, very cute. And now I'm distracted again by the color. Did I even say the name? No, these ones are numbered. You have CC04. So this one's going in the keep pile. That was Dear Russ, CC04. Next up, we've got another older Girly Bits. Yay! This one is called Cosmic Ocean. So this is kind of in that same vein as the UP polish that I unboxed from them, which I don't remember the name of that one, but this is kind of similar in that it is a shearer polish loaded with this beautiful shimmer that shifts. This time, instead of the UP pigment that goes from red to green to gold, this one has an aqua to purple shift, and it's really beautiful. I love this kind of shift. Because it is in a clear base, it would be a beautiful one to put over other colors. It's one that I know I don't have, so we're going to add that to the keep pile as well. That was Girly Bits Cosmic Ocean. Next up, we have one from Lime Crime. This is the first bottle of this brand that we're unboxing from this huge haul so far. And these, I don't know if they've got names or not. I know the name Lime Crime, and I have gotten them before in like mystery boxes. This appears to be one of their yellows. Now this is a light like buttercream yellow, which is actually a shade of yellow that I do like. I've been trying to hold on to some of these creamy lighter yellows to see if I can't find my shade of yellow. Yellow is another one of those color families that's just not my favorite. I don't reach for it very often, if at all, but I have been trying to keep some because I do have one from Vapid that is an adorable little yellow that is perfect for spring. So I think I'm going to put this in the keep pile, and then I can compare it to the other light buttercream yellows that I have been keeping. So that is an unknown Lime Crime. Next up, we have another from Native War Paints. This one is called Jeans and a T-shirt. Now the name does kind of sound familiar, but I want to say they have an entire line of polishes that have like clothing items in the name, like sweaters and things like that. This is a light gray, like a silver leaning dove gray, and there's a blue shimmer in there. That's really pretty. I'll have to, again, here I am saying I'm not going to say this about everything, but I am going to have to compare my grays at some point. But I really like the blue flash in this one, so we're going to put that in the keep pile. I don't think it's one that I own already. So jeans and a t-shirt going in the keep pile. Next up, we've got a little one from Zoya. This one is a mini called Severin. So that's one that I don't think I have. It is a gold polish though, so I don't see myself really reaching for it. I do have some gold polishes, but it has to be something that really catches my eye. And this appears to be a mid-tone gold, which is fine. I prefer this lighter wash of gold as opposed to the really brassy yellow-leaning gold. But I probably already have something close enough to this, and it's just not catching my eye. So we're going to go ahead and put the mini Severin in the D-stash. Next up, we have another Colors by Leroux. This one is called Lucy, I'm Home. And this is a beautiful red with hollow. Look at that hollow. I have been really, really impressed with the holographics that I've been unboxing from these Colors by Leroux. This is another beautiful one. It is a red, but there's got this pinch of a pink to it. And I've really been liking the reds when they are holographic. Now, I do probably already have a couple that I've kept. I want to say I have one or had one from Ethereal that might have been like Wanda that I think was also a red hollow. But I want to see how this might compare because the hollow on this is really spectacular, and I don't know that I kept the one from Ethereal. I think I did do a mini comparison to some of my red hollows at some point, and I think I may have destashed at least one of them. This one also seems to have maybe a bit of like a pink shimmer or a red flash. You see that at certain angles, so I want to see how this compares to the other ones that I may already have in my collection. So that'll go in the keep pile as well. That is Colors by Leroux, Lucy, I'm Home. Next up we have a little guy from Floss Gloss Ltd. This one is called Faded, and this is like a gray, green leaning gray. Yeah, maybe like a green leaning gray. This one's just not really speaking to me. I do have quite a few grays, but this one's just not calling to me. So I think we're going to go ahead and put that one in the D stash. That is Floss Gloss Ltd. Faded. All right. Let's go ahead and put these all in the middle of the bag. The next one is from Glitter Gal, and this is Silver. So this is their silver holographic. I have been compiling silver holographics for a video, so I think I'll add this to the pile. Might as well, right? I mean, I've got a few at this point, but I want to see how this compares. I like that this almost seems like a slightly different particle than some of the others that I have, and this is definitely one that I don't own yet, so that is Glitter Gal Silver going in the keep pile. Next up we have a glitter from Zoya. This one is called Astra, and I don't think I own this one either. This is a mix of pink and red, not quite micro glitter, maybe just little glitters, and this could be really fun as an accent nail. Obviously reds again aren't necessarily my favorite, but I like the addition of the pink. Yeah, there we go on the brush there. Very, very twinkly glitters there. This could be really fun. It could also make a really nice topper over other colors because it does appear to be in a clear base, and it's definitely one that I don't have yet, so we're going to add that to the keep pile until I can do some comparisons and see if I like it. But that is Zoya's Astra. Next up, we've got an Older Colors by La Rose. This one is Window to My Soul, and this is another holographic. Look at that. We have a beautiful linear holo in this one, and it's a burgundy. Trying to see, yeah, I think I do see some shifts to like a gold at the edge, which I don't know if that's going to come across on camera or not. But let's go ahead and see it on the wand and brush. Beautifully twinkly and all of that holo. It's another one that I know I don't have yet. I'm trying to decide if this would be one that I could see myself wearing. I want to at least give it a shot, see about how it compares. I mean, the rainbows on this, like I said, have just been spectacular. So we're going to add that to the keep pile as well, at least until I can do some comparisons. So that is Colors by La Rose, Window to My Soul. Next up, we've got another Older Never Enough. This one is called Mary's Corvette. Now, Mary, I think, had an entire series of polishes that were Mary's something or other, and this is one that I definitely don't have. This is kind of a polish that blurs the line between a red and a pink, so it's kind of a red-leaning pink or a fuchsia, and you have a load of components in here. You've got holographic micro glitters and almost like a blue shimmer. This is really interesting and very unique to my collection. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything quite like this in my collection just yet. I want to at least swatch this and see how it compares to these other shades of bright summer pinks and see where it falls in that lineup. But that is Never Enough Mary's Corvette going in the collection. Next up, we have an OPI that has another label from somebody else. That is Rev It Up, number 212. So we seem to have a missing label. I've been collecting those. That's only the second one, but it happens all the time in my collection too. So I've been setting those aside and trying to see if I can't match them up at some point. But this is OPI's An Affair in Red Square. This seems to have been a very popular color. I've actually gotten it twice before in other mystery boxes, so I do already have a bottle or had a bottle. I don't actually know if I did comparisons of it just yet, but since I know I already had a bottle, this will go in the D stash. It seems to be in amazing condition. So that is OPI's An Affair in Red Square. Next up, ooh, we have another older girly bids. This one is called Street Magic. This is in a light sheer green with a green to gold to like orange shifting shimmer that kind of is in the same family of a UP. It's got that delicate sparkle. This is another one that I know I don't have, and this kind of polish, like I mentioned with the other one, which was Cosmic Ocean. These make beautiful toppers over other colors, and since I know I don't have this one, we're going to add that to the keep pile as well. That is Girly Bits Street Magic. Next up, we've got a little half-size bottle from Rainbow Honey. This one is called Celestia, and this is one of their little glitters. This is going to go in the keep pile as well. This is a very cute light blue. Blues are also one of my favorite colors. For some reason, I love this shade, this range of like a aqua to light sky blue, especially when you add flakies and iridescence, which this has both. It's got shimmer and flakies. That's another one that I know I don't have. I don't know that I have any from this brand, at least before this haul. So we're going to add that to the keep pile as well. That was Celestia. Next up, we've got another little guy from Glitter Gal. This one is a purple, and this one is called Dark Purple, and it is a holo. This actually has that larger holographic, like almost micro flaky. This is beautiful. So it's another one that I know I don't have, so you guessed it, it's going in the keep pile. That one was Glitter Gal Dark Purple. Next up, ooh, we have another from KB Shimmer. This appears to be a white cream called Eyes Wide Open. This one does appear to have a little bit of spillage going on. This could actually be maybe an off-white. So I want to at least see how this compares. I have also been trying to keep my keep some white polishes to do a comparison of at some point. Again, trying to find like my shade of white, or if I want to keep a few and have a few options in white instead of just a stark white. So I think we're going to add this to the keep pile as well. I know it's one that I don't own yet, so we're going to add Eyes Wide Open to the keep pile. All right, next up we have another little guy from Rainbow Honey. This one is called Hoof Rassle, and look at this fun guy. So this is an orange with a probably like a crelly and glitter mix. It's a beautiful tone of orange, and it's got a whole lot of different glitters in shades of orange, maybe even some iridescent, some hollow. We've got some darker shades of orange and some lighter ones. This is a very fun mix, and I love orange polishes, so we're going to add this to the keep pile as well. I know I don't own it yet either. So that's Rainbow Honey Hoof Rassle. Next up, we have one from Literary Lacquers. This is the first one of this brand that we're unboxing from this video, and this one is called Soul Within Me Burning. And this is another purple, and it's another hollow. This one has a beautiful mix in it of like iridescent or maybe larger holographic, either pigment or micro glitters, along with the linear holographic. And there's another, maybe like a micro flaky iridescent. So this is another beautiful one. I love the tone of purple. Just to compare it to the purple one that we got from Bear Polish, it is a different tone of a purple hollow. And then also to compare it to the purple that we kept from Glitter Gal, it is another shade of purple. So this is going to go in the keep pile as well. That is Literary Lacquer's Soul Within Me Burning. Next up, we have another enchanted polish. This has been quite the treat because I've never seen these older enchanted polish bottles. I only knew them with the ones that are like this, a square bottle. So we've got a couple of these older ones in this haul so far, and this has been really exciting. This one is called Gummy Worm, another one that I know I don't have from them. So this is another holographic, and it is in a limey green. So I'm trying to debate if I keep it because it's an enchanted, or if I try to decide if this is one that I don't see myself wearing. Like I said before, limey greens are one that I just don't usually love. I do keep ones that are special that I think I might like that KB Shimmer that has the glitter. This one is more on the like straight up lime green, like a lime green gummy worm. So I think I will go ahead and put this one in the D stash. It's an enchanted, but I don't know. I just don't see myself reaching for this one. It might have a little bit of a shimmer component in it, in that little gold flash, but yeah, I think I'm okay letting this one go. So we're going to put that one in the D stash. That is Enchanted Polish Gummy Worm. Someone will be really excited to get that one. Okay, next up we have another OPI. This one is called Got the Blues for Red. Ooh, so this is actually kind of in the same vein, if I can get it focused, this one is actually kind of in the same vein of colors that I first started liking in the red family, and that is these deep burgundy red colors. This is gorgeous. I don't think I have this color, Oh, look at that rich shade. That is really pretty. I'm going to put this in the keep pile, and again, I'll eventually have to compare all of my burgundy shades and make sure that I haven't gotten any that are straight up dupes of each other, but that is a really pretty color from OPI. They always do their reds really well as well, so that has got the blues for red going in the collection. I think that might be only our second OPI that we've unboxed, and the first one that I'm keeping from this section. Next up, we've got another one from Glitter Gal, and this one is called their Red 3D Hollow, and it is a red 3D hollow. This one is a deeper, almost orange leaning red. It almost appears to have like a hollow. There's something else I think in here. I can't quite tell if it's like a flaky or if I'm just seeing things. It's a really pretty shade of red. Like I mentioned when I hauled the one from Colors by Leroux, I like the hollows in red because you do get the rainbow in them, so it's not just a straight up lipstick shade of red. I want to at least see how this compares to that Colors by Leroux and anything else that I might have kept in a red. But I mean, look at all the rainbows that you're seeing in that hollow. That's what really makes me want to try at least a red color. So we're going to put that one in the keep pile. That was Glitter Gal Red. Next up, ooh, we've got another glitter from Crow's Toes. This one is Absalom, Your Potions Master. And look at this mix. So we have orange, green, blue, and silver, and maybe some smaller matte black glitters. This is interesting. Trying to decide on this one if this is one that I could see myself wearing. Here's those mixes of glitters. Oh, it's got black bar glitters. Am I seeing black bar glitters? Yeah, they're on the wand portion. You can see these black bar glitters. That is intriguing. I might have to keep this to at least try. Yeah, I think now that I know there's bar glitters, you can see them there in the bottle. I think I want to at least try this and see if I like it over other colors. I mean, it's definitely unique. I'm trying to figure out what colors I would try this over, but I want to at least play around with it. It's one that I know I don't have yet. So that is Crow's Toes Absalom, Your Potions Master, going in the keep pile. Next up, we have another one from Lime Crime, and this one also has no labeling to identify what the name might be. This appears to be a cream in like a light peachy off-white. Yeah, look at that. Like a light peachy off-white. Now, this is going to go in the D-stash because I feel like I have kept colors kind of like this before that I've liked better. So we're going to put this one in the D-stash. I just don't see this really competing with those other colors that I have kept. So Lime Crime's going in the D-stash. Next up, we have one from Gosh. This was one that I unboxed, I think, in this other portion of this video, and it's a new to me brand. I've not heard of them before, and it is made in Denmark. So this one is a beautiful purple polish, again with some shimmer in it. Since it is a new to me brand, this is definitely one that I don't own yet. So it's just a matter of deciding if this purple can stand out among all of the other purples that I've got already in my collection and the ones that I've been keeping. There it is on the wand and brush. It's got a lot of beautiful twinkles. Like I said, I'm just trying to decide if it's one that I could see myself reaching for compared to all of the other ones that I already own. And because I am hesitating, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the D-stash. I have a ton of purples. It's not like I need more. But I've just been more excited about some of the other purples for whatever reason. So I think we're going to put this one in the D-stash. Go figure. All right, so Gosh, we didn't even talk about the name. It's called Gasoline. We're going to go ahead and put that one in the D-stash. I might regret that, but you know, I have a lot of purples. Okay, next up we have another older ILNP. This one is called Sniffany. That's funny. So this, I'm guessing they were aiming for like a Tiffany box blue. And it's a beautiful color. Look at that. So it is in a cream formula. I actually don't have that many, if any, creams from them. And I love myself a Tiffany box blue. It kind of is in a similar family as the mints, but definitely leans towards a little bit of the blue creamy side of that family. And I really like that color. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the keep pile. It's another one that I know I don't have yet. So that one is ILNP's Sniffany. All right, just a few more to go. Next up we have one from Vapid. This one is called Optimist. Now this is the second one of this bottle that we've unboxed in this haul so far. And I want to say I did keep one, but I don't need two of the same polish. So we're going to add this one to the D-stash. That one was Vapid's Optimist. Next up we have another Colors by Leroux. This one is called In Yo Face. And this is a beautiful juicy orange, like a tangerine color. You've got a larger gold glass fleck shimmer in here. This is another one that kind of reminds me of that one of the oranges that I got from KL Polish. And actually now that it's mixed up, the gold is dispersing nicely into the polish. I think I want to at least try this one and see how it does compare to these other orange with gold shimmer that I have in my collection. I don't think I need like a ton of this type of polish because it does have that pretty strong gold flash in it, but I want to at least see how it compares. So we're going to add that to the keep pile. That is Colors by Leroux In Yo Face. And the last bottle comes from Ciate. This one is called Superficial, number 044. This one comes from London, so I don't think I have that many from this brand. It is harder to come by here in the States. I think I do have like one bottle, or I've seen one bottle come through my hands, probably from a D-stash or a mystery box, or maybe even a Goodwill bag. This particular one appears to be one of their cream formulas in like a deep teal. Look at that color. That is really pretty. It's like a blue leaning deep green. That one's going to go in the collection. I want to see how this compares to some of the other deep cream polishes that I have in this color. Like I've mentioned before, I'm trying to make sure that in my creams I have a lot of variation. That way when I do want to layer up polishes, I'm able to pick just the perfect cream color to use. So we're going to add Ciate's Superficial to the collection. All right, and that was 50 polishes for part 8. Right on schedule. That's exactly how many I was expecting for this bag. That equaled 100 bottles for bag number 4. We have one more bag to go over, and then we're going to get into the totes, and I'm really excited to see what we're going to find in those. I see some inboxes from Julep, Parrot Polish, Rescue Beauty Lounge, and a few others. We've also got some Vapid beauty products. So really excited to get into the totes, but I was already excited about the polish that I was finding in these bags because these were the ones that caught my eye initially on Facebook Marketplace. Really excited about a lot of these colors. We got a few of the older girly bits in this one, a few from KB Shimmer, Vapid, more from Colors by Leroux. So yeah, lots of really good ones. I did have one from Crow's Toast that I do need to see about getting thinned down, but it shouldn't be a problem. It wasn't too dried out in there. Definitely let me know down below which ones were your favorites from this haul. And if you're new, make sure to hit the little subscribe button down below. That way you don't miss out on any of my new videos or any more from this huge haul that we've been unboxing. I've been trying to schedule these on the weekends, so 2 of them back to back on Saturday and Sunday. And then during the rest of the week on Tuesday and Thursday, I'll be posting other videos like my polish pickup wish lists and things like that. So thank you as always for hanging out with me and looking at beautiful polish. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in that next one.